Welcome back to my channel, Simply Beauty, better known as Amina. So look, I'm here and I have to be honest, I almost left y'all out. I almost left you out. I've been working on my hairstyle here, which I call like a Bantu twist. Not a Bantu, not a twist, but a Bantu twist out. Yeah, something like that. So, as you can see, I actually already started, but I'm including you guys in on this. I've started here on my head already. As you can see, I have two started, but I'm gonna show you how I do this thing. Let's get started. So let me part my hair back down. You can start on stretched hair or blown dried hair, blow dried out. Either one, your hair just has to be dry. Don't worry about which way you choose. I know a lot of people dry their hair by stretching it. A lot of people blow dry their hair out. For me, I blow dry my hair out. Okay, so now that I have this half divided, like I said before, I started on this side of my head. So when I'm doing these, I usually do like 4 or 6 sections on my head. And you will see why I do that here in a second. I take this hair, just twist it out. And clip it down. Okay, so I just had this section here. So as I continue here on this section, okay, so I'm just gonna put that behind my ear. So I have this section here. So I can tell right now just by touching it that I can divide this into 2s. I don't have a mirror. So I can tell by touching it though, but I can divide this into 2s. So what I'm gonna do is take my nail and just run it down the middle and divide it into 2s. Let me try to get that divided evenly. So there we go. I'm gonna pull this piece back with a clip, because if I don't, it's gonna fly to the front of my face, definitely. And you can see I have this here. So what I do is just take my dipping brush and just run it through my hair just to get out any unnecessary knots that may have formed in my hair. Then I take my Souffle by Mielle. It's not a lot, I wouldn't say. I take that, rub it through my fingers, and I start from the ends and work my way up my strand. So just work my way up. So the key to this is you don't want your hair to be too wet. Because if I wanted to start it wet, I could have had my hair soaked, dripping wet and started and Bantu knotted my hair. However, Bantu knotted twisted it. I already said that. But you don't want it to revert back to its curly state. So I'm also using Wetline Xtreme Gel. So with that, I have to be very careful as well. I'm using just as much as the tip of my finger. So I take that from the base and I work it down. Not only that, I don't want the base of my hair to be too wet. That's what I don't want to happen. So now take my brush back through it. Take your hair and divide it evenly. Try to get it as even as possible. And then you want to begin to twist it. So I'm doing a 2-strand twist. I know a lot of people think 2-strand twist and twist are very similar. I've seen people like twist their hair and call it a 2-strand twist, which is odd, but 2-strand twist, you're actually taking the hair and twisting it between your index finger and your thumb finger. So I'm 2-strand twisting it as I'm going. And I'm just bringing it all the way down. I hope I'm describing this or I'm explaining this. Hope I'm explaining this fairly easy for you. So as you bring it all the way down to the tips of the hair, as I get to the tip, I make sure I comb that out with my dimming brush. I go back in with just a little bit more gel because it's the tips of my hair. I'm not too, I really don't care if they're kind of wet at the tips, because to be honest with you, the curlier it is at the ends, the better my hairstyle comes out. So we'll take it down, and I just curl it at the ends. If it's gonna curl, my gel. So now, of course, with a Bantu knot, it's all about the twist with the Bantu knot. So I snake that around. I snake my twist around my hair. I snake my twist around my finger, and I begin to bring it in. So up to my scalp and begin to twist. Now the thing about this is it could be a bit tricky because your hair is snaked around your finger. So begin to release it and coil it. Release and coil it. Now here's the thing about it. I'm heavy-handed, and I know that I'm heavy-handed. So I feel myself being a little too heavy-handed, just slightly. I loosened it up a little bit. You don't want to make your Bantu knot too tight. That's not okay. Whenever your hair is too tight or a hairstyle is pulling your strands, that's not protective hairstyles, and it's darn sure not good for your hair. So make sure you're not pulling it too tight. There we go. There we go. And bring it around. Now I'm gonna tuck my ends in there. And I'm also gonna put a rubber band on it. I do put castor oil on my rubber bands just to lubricate them. Of course, everyone knows about rubber bands and why you should put oil on them. It's best to put oil on them. So because I can tell this is a little bit tighter in the front, I'm not going to wrap it around. I'm just gonna put that rubber band on there at the base so that it can hold my twist. Just like that. Slide it right on. It's just holding it. I don't need to tie it on there. I'm just holding that in place. And there you have it. I'm gonna do one more for you. Once again, you go through, brush the hair out, go in with your whatever cream you decide, whatever twisting cream you decide, that's on you, it's fine. I'm just using this one. I've used different ones in the past as well. So, starting from the ends, I work my way up. And I would say a twisting cream. The creamier you go with your product, the better. So, just so you know. Work that through. Divide your hair. It's not gonna be perfect every time. And twist. It's crazy because you have to try to really, for me, I have to work against how fast my hair is trying to revert back to curly. So I have to work at a decent pace. Okay, I'm getting down to the tips of my hair again. Like I said, gel at the tips of it. It's completely fine. Coil that twist around your finger and just bring it in. Coil, release, coil, release, coil, release, and just keep doing that combination as you twist it. And there it is. Tuck your end. And then once again, I'm just going to place that rubber band right on top. I'm not going to loop it. I'm just going to place it right on top. And there you have it. So I'm going to continue that process through my hair. Okay, so I have completed this side of my head so far. And like I said, just continue that process through your hair, twisting it down, coiling it around your finger, and then coiling it up as a Bantu knot, releasing it, coil it, release it, coil it, and put your rubber band on there. I do not put a lot of product in my hair for two reasons. One, so that my hair does not revert back to being curly, but also to manage my dry time as well. I know that I have thick hair and it takes a long time for my hair to dry. So I'm going to continue on my next half and we're going to get this done. Let's knock this one out too. I am completely finished with both sides, as you can see. This side did take a little longer than this side because I was running back and forth with my kids. But however, it took about 45 minutes, so it's additional 15 minutes on top of that. So now what I'm going to do is put myself under my hooded dryer. So the hooded dryer I do use is a portable hooded dryer. It's not the hard cap hooded dryers. I do not like those. That's my personal preference is the portable hooded dryers, which are like the windbreaker material. You can hook up to your dryer. It just allows me to be more mobile around my home. I have kids, I have things I need to do while I'm drying my hair, and I just can't stay stationary in just one spot. So I do use that hooded dryer. So what I'm about to do is put myself underneath there, and when I come back I can let you know how long I was underneath there, just to give you a little bit of dry time, how it works and everything else. And once we get back, hopefully these little bad boys are dry, and we can start taking them out. Okay, so it is the next day. I have to admit, yeah, it got a little busy yesterday. So I did put myself underneath the blow dryer, the hooded blow dryer I told you all about. I stayed in there for about 2 hours, and I feel like my hair was completely dry at that point. I did some running around yesterday, so I'm just now recording, picking back up the next day. So look, I feel real razzle dazzle right now. Real razzle dazzle. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm feeling myself. As you can see, I got my full face on. But I'm ready to get into these twists and take them down, because last night, see, it's not fun to sleep on Bantu knots. Hey, if you know what I'm saying, you see me, it hurts. It really do hurt. There's no special way of sleeping on them, so that's why I try not to sleep on them. But last night, like I said, yesterday got busy. So let's get to it and let's start taking these Bantu knots down. So let's start with some oil on our hands. I use castor oil on my hands just because it's nice and thick and I don't have to keep applying it to my hands. Castor oil is thick enough for you to put it on once, maybe twice the max. But once you have it on your hands, baby, you good. So I'm gonna start with this back one here and start at the tips of my hair. And just unravel it. Ooh. Same here. And just begin unraveling it. So I love the Bantu twist knot, the Bantu Knot Twistout. That's what I'm gonna call it. I like Bantu knots. I like the knots itself, but not with. I'm not really fond of the Bantu knot, so once you unravel it. Oh, these are looking lovely. Real lovely like. And so I just continue to do that same old thing for my whole head. Let's get these out and we can get a good look at all of them together. And of course the rubber bands. I took a lot of the rubber bands out yesterday when I was under the dryer. Comment below if you have the same issue. My issue is when I'm under the hooded dryer and my hair begins to dry. For some odd reason, it just feels like the knot is getting tighter itself. And I feel like the rubber band is putting more of a restriction on my strands. So I took them out and they actually stayed. So the rubber band did its job. I have one back here that I didn't get though. Yeah, let's get to it. So these are my current results. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm feeling these curls, but of course, you know, I gotta put my little spice to them, put a little twist to these. You gotta style them. So let me style them, put a little shimmy shimmy on them. I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, okay. We're gonna separate, we're gonna flow, we're gonna do all of that to these. But they're lovely, they're nice, they're soft. I'm loving them. So let's work with them. Okay, so this is the end result of my Bantu knot hairstyle. So I did like the bobby pins in my head, the gold bobby pins, just for a little nice little accent. I know that gold worked for me. Do what works for you. What makes you feel good, what makes you look good, what goes with your skin complexion, what compliments you at the end of the day. I'm that side type of chick, side chick, not side chick. I'm that side do. That side do hairstyle type of chick. So I like to push my hair to the side. I feel like it complements my face more. I have more of a long type of face. So I like my hair to go to the side. I have a lot of hair, so to me, I like my hair not to be so much crowding my face, in my opinion. So I did like a little side thing to my hair and pushed it up to the side, slicked that up. Now when you're doing your bobby pins, make sure you're taking your time to do your bobby pins, because I'm gonna tell you this, it's a bit much when you're taking bobby pins in and out your hair and you're pulling your hair down and little strands are coming down with it. So make sure you have some kind of layout of how you want your bobby pins in your hair. Make sure you put them in there, take your time and do it, because honey, when you do this, when you do all this just for a bunch of friends, this is it, y'all. So thank you for tuning in to my channel. Like I said once before, make sure you hit me up with the notifications. Let me know if you like this do. Did I do good? Did I not do good? Let me know if you try it. I want to know if you try this hairstyle and how it works for you and how you put your own little spin or twist to it. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, please tune in to my channel. In order to do that, you have to hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you can get my content on a weekly basis. So subscribe, hit that notification button so we can continue doing this thing together, getting fly together, feeling really razzle-dazzle together. Well, hey, this is my Sunday. I'm about to go enjoy myself. You enjoy yours, and I'm out until next time. Peace.